Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I am here with a Make It New Again video. This right here is going to be my original layout. It is about the espresso in Venice. Actually, the coffee in Venice. I thought I was ordering coffee, but this is what I ended up with because I don't speak Italian. And you can see in the bottom of that cup, there is barely anything in it. It was just like a thick sludge. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Anyways, I do a lot of journaling on this page, as I used to do quite a bit on camera when I made my scrapbook videos. I don't do that anymore. I save the journaling for later. Right here, I did go ahead and use a piece of craft paper as my background. And then this is the opposite side of a DCWV paper. I did have a paper pad where all the back sides of the paper were this really nice cream color. And most of the pages that were in that paper pad, I did use for the cream side of them, or of it. And yeah, I don't have that paper pad anymore. I've used all of them. So this is how I am going to go ahead and start this. I did take those two photos and I'm going to lay them out like this. I'm going to try and attempt to do some layers on this. Now, like I said, this was a video that was from several years ago. I hadn't been scrapbooking very long, so you get what you get, right? I did use that line called barista. Now, today, if I was going to be buying a scrapbook line, I would not buy a scrapbook line that was all about coffee. I would not. I love coffee and I drink coffee every day, but I do not scrap about coffee very much at all. In fact, this might be the only time I've ever scrapbooked about coffee, and it was not even coffee I make at home. This is just like espresso I got in Venice. It was very hard to find coffee there. I will tell you what though, after our first day, after this incident, I made sure I talked to the people at the hotel to figure out where I could get coffee in the morning, and they did hook me up, so that was pretty good. Right here, I am going to go ahead and put a couple borders around my photo, and like I said, I am just layering up some pieces. Here are just some strips of paper. I'm going to tuck some over here on the right hand side. I will take that same piece and tuck it over on the left hand side, right like this, and then I will have those pieces that are on top of the photo. I'm going to pull out another one to tuck up at the top as well. This is when I was putting my pages together, a lot of them, off of the background. I don't know why I did it this way. I guess because I was using the grid lines to try to make them straight. Maybe this was before I had a T-square. I don't exactly remember, but this right here, to me, when I'm looking back at this video, it's like I was struggling so bad. I don't know why I made it so hard on myself. If you're a new scrapbooker, don't make it hard on yourself, guys. Just don't. And it does not have to be perfect, and it does not have to be completely straight. I don't know why I did this, but yeah. I totally made it. See, I'm using those grid lines. Yep, that's exactly what I was doing. And I was making it so hard on myself. I will eventually get there and put the papers down where I want them to be. And then I'll pull all those little scrap pieces back up and put them on there where they were to begin with. Here I am going to go ahead and pop these up on some foam tape. That is that Scotch foam tape that comes on that gigantic roll you can get from Amazon. I still have some of that left. I have lately been working with the Close to My Heart foam tape. It's a little bit thinner. I like it better, but it is a little bit more expensive. So I only pick it up when I can get it 50% off. Otherwise, I would just be using the Scotch. If I couldn't get that 50% off, I would be using the Scotch brand because I'm cheap. So here I am going to take those pieces that I have tucked up at the top, and I'm just kind of ripping them. And I'm going to do that for all three of the pieces. We got this one that is a striped. We got this one that's kind of like a greenish yellowy pattern. And this one, which is the same as a scallop, down below. Now you saw me punch that scallop out with my scallop border punch. I would never do that now because look at the design on the paper. Now, if I had this paper which I still probably do have some left. If I had this paper and wanted to use this on a layout, I would not use a scallop border on it. I would fussy cut. I would just let the paper guide me, right? And I would fussy cut up along all those points. I don't know why I decided to use a scallop paper on that type of a pattern, but I did. On the sticker sheet, there was these stickers that said enjoy. So I do put those down there at the bottom of that photo. I do like that element of this. I think it looks really cute. I also pulled this cup out. That cup's not going to stay there. It's going to go somewhere else. I'm not sure. Those arrows I put up on some foam tape, I'm going to move those. It's going to take me a little bit to get them up off the page because that Scotch foam tape is really good and it does stick. Here I'm using some, I think those are called the rain boots thickers that spell out Venice, and then Espresso I spelled out with the little alpha stickers that came with this barista collection. That little Italy sticker, it came from another sticker pack. You can kind of see it over at the right hand side. I got that on clearance at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something. I'm not sure. It just has a bunch of Italy stuff on it. That's where I moved the cup right there to the top. So I'm going to try to pull this up. See, I tried to pull it up and couldn't get it up. I'll try at it again. And then this next time I will get it pulled up. Here's a little tab I'm going to stick down under there. I will pop some foam tape under the top portion of it. I do still like to do that. And I do that sometimes with tags as well. When I tuck them, I'll just put a little bit of foam tape under just the top part. And that's what I did with this part. The bottom part is going to be stuck down to the page, but then the top part is going to be popped up on some foam tape. So looky there, I finally did get those arrows back up. I'm just going to put down this other sticker over there that says chill out. Why'd I use a chill out on a coffee? Coffee's hot. It's not chilled. Maybe I put chill out on there as in relax, girl. I don't know. And I just moved the arrows to the other side of the page. Here I have a little bit of scraps sitting around, so I'm going to find a place to tuck them in. It is going to go right here behind that little handle on that cup up at the top. Again, that is not something I would do now because look, you can see the line from that scrap piece of paper through the hole in the handle of the cup. I would never do that right now. Here, I'm going to go ahead and write my journaling. And like I said, I used to write a ton of journaling on screen quite frequently. Well, actually on every layout that I was to keep, I did a lot of journaling on. I don't do that anymore. I do the journaling eventually off screen, but I don't really do that on screen anymore. In fact, you know what? I probably need to start doing it back to the way I used to do it because at least it's getting done. Right now, I have so many pages to do journaling on. I don't even know if I can come up with the words to do that. I did take out the coordinating enamel dots with this that came with this collection, or that I purchased with this collection. I scattered them all over the page, and then I go ahead and finish it off with some Heidi Swat Color Shine in Black. After I do that, I don't do anything else this layout. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, guys.